Yeah, being an adult, like, because a lot of people say that being an adult is overrated, but being a kid is way worse. I saw this video, I instantly wanted to click on it, but I said, wait, let's save this for a reaction. So far, life after high school has been pretty dark. It's kind of just like, it felt like I just been thrown into the deep end, with nothing to just know. But the only thing I feel, it feels like I've been thrown into the deep end, and there was things that I've known my whole life that were always true, and nobody ever wanted to alert you or warn you about it because they don't know how to fix these certain problems. You know, that's a weird explanation, but anyway, we're gonna get straight into this video. It's from Birdie, the reality of life after high school. I mean, school. Let's go. I don't know if he's going to talk about college or school or whatever.
Life after high school. It's truly a breath of fresh air. And I would say there's 5 different phases of life after school. And it's kind of like you're slowly but surely easing your way into adulthood. If you enjoy the content around here, consider subscribing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit him.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah, being an adult, like, because a lot of people say that being an adult is overrated, but being a kid is way worse. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, like, people say that being an adult is bad, but guys, really think back to your childhood and just like sit there and for a second and just realize, damn, that we really had to do this as kids. We had to put our phones up during class. We had to sit and listen to a teacher for hours. We couldn't leave the classroom unless we raised our hands to use the bathroom. And if we tried to take a nap, we would get alerted. Our parents would know, and then they would whoop the crap out of us. Like, we were like in actual jail cells as a kid. So I don't like really understand the concept behind people saying being an adult. The only thing that sucks about being an adult is that, I mean, like, brother, you were gonna experience the real world regardless. And like, as you were a kid, you just weren't experiencing the real world because nobody wanted to tell you, but if they had just told us, we would have adapted and we would have known and we would have prepared for it. I mean, not all of us would have done that, but a lot of us would have.
1 million subs by the end of the year. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. So let's start with phase 1, the first taste of freedom. There truly is no better feeling than finally getting your diploma and getting the hell out of there. After
Facts. There is like that feeling. I knew I was gonna be in college, but that summer, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't free. I'm not free mentally right now, but that was just like, man, finally. Like, I mean, I'm still gonna experience life. I'm still gonna get embarrassed. Things are gonna happen, but at least like all that school shit is over. Because one thing is that middle school and high school are way different from college. Like, all that, like, first grade, kindergarten through 12th grade, all of that shit is way different than college. College is a lot more different, so, yeah.
All the years that you spent in the school system, you are finally free from the shackles. Unless you go to college. Then you got even more school to put up with. No more 6 a.m. wake-ups. No more Olympic-level sprint to catch the bus every morning. It's all over. But for whatever reason, people are crying at graduation, talking about how they don't want to leave.
Yeah, I don't know what. I've never understood that, man. What are you crying for, bro? I don't know what they're... Man, I don't know what maybe every morning they had cupcakes for breakfast. Their mom tucked them to sleep and read them bedtime stories. But, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you experienced. But that is definitely not what I experienced. Like, I remember I was watching a video on post college graduation feeling, like the feeling of graduating from college, and he said that he wanted to go back. He said that he loved the days where he would just be on campus riding his scooter. And I sent that video to my cousin because he's a college graduate. And I said, have you ever felt like this? And he said, like, no, not at all. Like, not even close. Like, because school is garbage. Guys, school sucks. The only thing that will ever get you through school is the friends that you have. And that's it. It's just the friends that you have. If you have no friends at your school, you don't really know anybody, you don't feel like talking to them, at that point, the only thing that's really going to get you through is your insane passion for school or you're extremely forced to go and you're extremely afraid of your parents. But even that wouldn't push you that hard. So I don't know what to say.
Then I had to sit through a bunch of emotional speeches as well. But no offense to those people, but dude, I just wanted to go home. I was just super excited to leave and to never go there again. In the moment I got home from my graduation, my family was there ready to throw me a party. And me and the Duck were turning up at the Duckalo residence graduation party. And being done with that shit really felt like a figment of my imagination. I thought to myself, there's no possible way this shit's actually over. It just feels way too good to be true. And then over the summer, all the dopamine finally hit me. I'm like, no fucking way I'm free. This is insane. But by the time August rolled around, I thought to myself, oh shit, I got college in a month. But in reality,
oh my god, yeah. Yeah. That feeling kind of sucked because my plan was initially to get this computer, get this set up, 12th grade year, the beginning of 12th grade, start YouTube. And I just have a dream to just make it. And whatever happens, happens. But that ended up backfiring like crazy. And then I got my PC in April. I still need to make the yearly check-in video. I got like my PC in April. And I mean, at that point, I was like, damn, bro, this YouTube shit is not finna work. YouTube is kind of difficult to blow up. You're not just finna be making money like right away. You're not finna know what you're finna post. So that summer, I was pretty lost. Like I was like thinking about a lot of shit. I spend most of my days alone too. Like it's still the same. Life does kind of still feel the same. So yeah, it sucks pretty bad, but I mean it is what it is.
I wasn't really ready to go to college. I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. I wanted to explore my options more and see how this YouTube thing does. In college, I wasn't really sure what I
Same.
wanted to do, so I just feel like I got forced into it. When I got to my college, I didn't really like it, to be honest with you. So that's why in phase 2, you need to decide what you want to do. Think of a clear path for yourself. Take a gap year from college if you...
Yeah. This is so true. Cause like man, college, I went there, man. College was not for me, man. I like the moment I walked in, I'm just like, how did the first day of college even go? Oh yeah, first day of college vlog. It was like high school. It was exactly like high school. Like the shit was the exact same. It was like it felt like no difference, but you're just an adult now, living with other people there. It's actually really boring. College is terrible. I thought it was ass. Like the experience, maybe not to y'all, but to me, college was just trash. Like I'm just being so honest. Like I would rather just be at my job, just working, chilling at home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what I'd rather do than be in a college, because college is just like, damn, I don't know. Starting a business is not fucking easy, but you can start with drop shipping and then stacking bread at a job. Man, my job hasn't even oh my god, bro. I'm so mad right now because my job has not, dude, that thing has not responded back. I applied to Chipotle, bro. They said we'll respond back to you. They have not responded back. I gotta apply to more jobs, bro. Like this shit is a little annoying, but hey, the economy is bad, but we have to go crazy.
You want to do. Think of a clear path for yourself. Take a gap year from college if you really have to. Really understand what it is that you like to do. That doesn't mean do jack shit.
Yeah, facts. Cause whatever this is, I'm sorry, this all chronically online shit, man. Like people who are chronically online suffer, bro. They'll never tell you how much they suffer, but dude, they are suffering. Like they are really, really suffering. All that no employment BS, guys, don't trust those people. Get a job, work, stack bread, and the most important thing is money. I promise. Mindset is important, very important. It is the most important thing. Then it's money. If you have money, You have options, and therefore you are straight. Money is not really something I would toy with. I'm just not that type of dude to be like, oh, what should I spend next? If I have everything I need, money is just what I need. It's not what I want. I don't really want it like that. I just always wanted money to help others, and that's pretty much it. I don't really spend things on like I don't really do that shit, you know.
For years on end. That means don't go into 100K in debt and pick a major that you don't even like. What is the point of that? Because now you're stuck doing this bullshit you don't even want to do. You got to remember that your ass is clocking in for 40 hours of the week, sometimes more, honestly. So you got to remember, you really got to enjoy what you do. But you also have to be able to put food on the table. It's really important to have a balance between those two. And well, because of that, yeah, I dropped out of college a year ago. I just didn't like it.
Oh, I thought he. Wait. No, I thought Brady finished college. I thought he finished it. He didn't. Oh, so he didn't finish it. Okay, so so Brady dropped out. Damn, I thought he. Damn, I could have sworn he said he had a computer science or like some type of art degree or something. I forgot. One of those. Damn, my memory's bad, man. My memory's bad. But yeah, bro, college is just not for me, man. The shit was so lame. It felt like, you know how like in high school or like in high school or in school where you're done taking, there's like everyone's taking a test and then you're done taking the test and they have your phones in like a bucket, all of your technology, and you can't move, you can't do anything, you just have to sit there. It's like college is just that moment where like you're just sitting there when you're already done with your test and like you're just doing nothing. It's like, okay, the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Like, I'm supposed to be making bread, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I gotta stack bread. Like, the fuck is this? Like, bro, what the heck is this? They're not paying me to go to class? Like, what is this? Like, I can't wait. I want college to fall off and just change. And it's not like the information they teach us is wrong. You know, the information they teach us is extremely correct. But it's about how it's being executed to us. That's the worst thing by far, because college is just... Man, it's like I have to give it like a 2 out of 10. Like it's like a 1 out of, like, the only thing that's fun about college is just the fact that I get to play basketball at whatever time I want. But even then, my leg is fucked up, so I can't even play basketball. That and then the library, because in the library you had video games, and they had video games I liked, and you know I just had fun talking to people and stuff like that. Because I'm like a very social person. I love to talk to people.
Enjoy what you do. But you also have to be able to put food on the table. It's really important to have a balance between those two. And well, because of that, yeah, I dropped out of college a year ago. I just didn't like it there, and I felt like I was just wasting my money. A lot of people are like, oh, college is a must. You have to go to college, or you're going to be homeless for the rest of your life. I don't know what the deal with that is, but you can...
Yeah, my parents are on that type of timing. Birdie, I love this dude. I've always loved this guy, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but man, that is just a load of horse shit, bro. That is just not true. The reason why there's inflation now is because there's many ways we can make money as people, and like that is just so important. So I don't even know what they're talking about with that one.
Definitely be successful without college. There's a bunch of other things that you could do. You can learn how to do a trade. You could start your own business. And I don't know why it's such a big rush either to go to college. And if that's what you want to do, by all means do it. Don't do it just because your parents are pushing you to go to college right this second. If you're dead set on what you want to do already, absolutely go for it. If you don't want to go to college, or at least you don't want to go to college.
Like if you want to be a doctor, bro. If you want to be a doctor, and that's another thing about college, like, if you really like it, then do it, yes. But the other thing about college is that I would say there's only 20% of the degrees actually make over 6 figures, or actually have a good chance of making over 6 figures. The other 80% have a very, very low chance of making. Like, not like they like you would be, at most, for those jobs that like the 80%, you would only be making like at most $7,000 a month. So like there is really, you only go to college for like 20% of the degrees, less than 20. So like if it's not in STEM, doctor, lawyer. If it's not in any of those, man, what the hell did you go to college for? If you, like some people in college, they just waste their money. Shit, now they're just left broke at a Starbucks in debt, partying every day. Bums. Losers. Like, anybody who says they go to college to be educated, because, my brother be telling me, like, bro, ain't nobody going to college. All they do is just party and just not do shit. Like, but, some of them are, I would say, about less than 10% of the students at college are actually studious.
Wanted to already, absolutely go for it. If you don't want to go to college, or at least you don't want to go to college right now, don't be afraid to explore other options. Hell, you could just get a job right out of school if you really want to, and just stack bread right out of high school instead of jumping into college with zero money. And I was really nervous about all this, and then by the time my junior year started, I would have had to declare my major. So I would have had to pick something like marketing, even though I'm not really that interested. I would have had to declare. I was really nervous about all this, and then by the time my junior year started, I would have had to declare my major. So I would have had to pick something like
Oh, what? Oh, bro. Oh, you were really wasting your money then. You went into college undeclared. Whew. Get a load of that, bro. Oh, nah. You went into college undeclared. What are you gonna do then? Oh, no wonder. By junior, so freshman and sophomore year, he was just taking math, science, reading, it was literally just high school part 2. Huh. Holy crap. Oh, wow. That is insane, bro.
Marketing, even though I'm not really that interested in it. And now in movies and shit like that, college is painted as the time of your life. And your parents are...
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Man, the way they paint college in movies is completely not true whatsoever at all. That shit, even high school, like that shit is no fun, man. It is the same shit over and over and over again. To those people who are in middle school, if you're experiencing, if there's a certain way you're experiencing middle school right now, that's probably the same way you're going to experience high school, college, and your jobs. Period.
Whoever else.
Because it's you. It's all about you. It's all about you and how you act. Change how you act, change who you are, and you're going to become better, bruh. Because sure, you could meet someone who is going to change your life. Like maybe a girlfriend or a really cool friend, but, man. Nah.
Is in your life probably tell you about the college experience. A lot of people choose to go to college just for the experience. They want to live it up, go to parties, do all that, and that's great, man. Do you? But you got to remember, you have to pay all that tuition
back. Exactly. Like it's like I don't know how people do this shit. Like I don't know how people can do that shit. Like if somebody told me, "Oh yeah, bro, you can have the funnest day in your life, bro, but at the end of the day, bro, some random old man is going to chain you down and he's going to shit on your face. Like, just a dump on your face after that shit. But you have the best day of your life before that. Nigga, I'm not doing that shit any day. You have to, for $10 million, like, college is just all about selling your soul. Like, I can tell you, every nigga in college, for $10 million, they will let the dirtiest man in the world let them shit and pee on their face. They will lick it. Shit, they'll do it for fucking $1,000, nigga. Like, come on, man.
Time it's over. Don't get me wrong, I had some fun experiences in college, but I just didn't think it was worth the price tag. And that just wasn't the direction I wanted to take my career, so to me it just didn't feel worth it. And ultimately that's up for you to decide if college is worth the money, and it all depends on what direction you really see yourself going in. Even though you are an adult when you leave high school, I still was not treated like one in college.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah, they treat you like a child in college. Not really. Not really. I'm gonna be honest, I feel the adult status. I kinda do. Oh, by the way, the fun experience, I don't get it. Like, I don't even anything you want to do in college, bro, you can do it anywhere else. Like, I don't get, If you want a girlfriend, you can find her somewhere else. If you want a friend, you can find them somewhere else. If you want parties, you can find them like okay, maybe the friend and girlfriend part, maybe not so much. Okay, let me chill out on that one. But the parties and like I don't know, like what else? Like what else is fun? Like the events, bro. You can do that shit somewhere else. Like you can just do it somewhere else. I just don't get it.
Basically treated my college like a high school. They would get mad when people would check their phones, when people would have more than 2 absences. Are you kidding me? So when they would have a 3rd absence, their entire grade would tank. No, I'm not kidding. And this makes 0 sense to me because we're the ones paying for this shit. We're the ones taking out an arm and a leg to pay for this. Why on God's green earth do we have an attendance policy? Now, once you decide what path you're taking right out of high school, now you gotta get used to adult responsibilities. And I've said this in videos dozens of times now. It would have been nice, instead of teaching us bullshit in school, maybe how to do adult things. Like, for example, how to fix a tire, how to build credit. I don't want to find out years later that I'm not going to get accepted to buy a house because, ooh, yeah, buddy, your credit score's a bit on the low side. Yeah, so my dad told me, look, to prevent that bullshit from happening, you got to start building credit now. When I was 19 or 20 years old, I got my very first credit card. And ever since, I've been buying shit on it for business stuff, and I've been paid for at the end of the month. Now, on top of bills, okay, there's a whole nother host of responsibilities you got to take care of the moment you enter adulthood. First of all, you gotta learn how to cook, which, yeah, I really still don't know how to cook. If you give me access to using an oven, I am most definitely burning the kitchen down. Then you just got your day-to-day cleaning and housekeeping shit like laundry, vacuuming your room, and even sometimes I have trouble staying on top of shit like that. So I would end up with piles of clothes on my hamper.
Nah, hell nah. I knew how to do the laundry. I know how to do all that shit. They're just like things like, okay, like credit, like, I think all credit is just that I gotta pay shit back. Then like I don't know, bruh. I mean, yeah, school was not teaching us anything that we are gonna experience like every day in our lives. Like even though it's true, like this shit does not matter to me. Like I'm not a scientist. It doesn't matter. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it does not matter. Like I don't need to know that. All I need to know is just how to make bread. Like how can I make bread? Like, that shit will come later. You feel me?
A bunch of coffee mugs on my desk. Sometimes I'll get carried away with work or something else, and I'll forget to do basic shit like clean my room or do my piles of clothes on my hamper, a bunch of coffee mugs on my desk. Sometimes I'll get carried away with work or something else, and I'll forget to do basic shit like clean my room or do my laundry. And of course, by the way, we can't forget, the IRS is going to be knocking at your door, but nah, that's your responsibility. You got to figure out how much you owe the IRS. They're not going to tell you. You just got to figure it out yourself. Even though they're expecting that amount of money from you on April 15th, the day I'm recording this. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna evade my taxes this year. I'm done. Okay, Jesus Christ, I was joking. Oh my. And the worst adult responsibility of them all. Hello? Yeah, is this Birdie Duckalo? Yeah, why? You missed the last few months' rent and, you're getting evicted now, so, goodbye. And that's why every time when a YouTuber drops a video, everyone comments, bro, the rent was due. And when that happens, the bills are not gonna be kind. I'm gonna have to pump out more school videos to pay the rent, bro. It's getting ridiculous out here. Phase 4 of life after school. Living with people. Whether you have roommates in college or you have roommates in an apartment. So you gotta find roommates that you really can cooperate with because you gotta put up with their shit every day pretty much. Luckily in college, I was able to pick to room with my brother. Otherwise, I would have been stuck with 3 random people. But I was in the room with my brother, a friend, and then yeah, 1 random person. And the living experience there wasn't the worst thing in the world apart from the college.
I mean, obviously, like you have your brother, you have a friend that you know, and then the random person who you're just gonna always accept because, I mean, like, nigga, you're gonna accept him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. This college shit is not for me, man. I'm so glad I've never experienced dorms, cause that is just not for me. Like, that is actually, my brother and my cousin, I commend them. I do. Because the fact that they had to go through the dorm shit, my guy, I don't know how anyone could do that shit, bruh. Being there with a random person. I mean, maybe it wasn't that bad to them, but I mean, dude, to me, that shit sucked. Okay, like I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit is ass. Like I'm just a guy. I sit on my shit. I want to get things done, and I don't want to just be a fucking bum. I never had friends in like school like that. I just talked to a whole bunch of people, and honestly, man, I'm kind of glad I experienced shit that way. And we gonna like it's probably gonna stay that way, and it's cool. I just have to learn to be cool with it.
And the living experience there wasn't the worst thing in the world, apart from the college bathrooms. They were fucking disgusting. And there was definitely some awkward moments for sure, because we didn't have our own space, like I said in my roommate's video. And it's not their fault by any means. It's just awkward as hell living with people when they don't have their own rooms. I am somebody that needs my own room. I cannot share a bedroom with somebody. But if I have to, it is what it is. And sometimes people have a lot of trouble getting along with the people they live with, just because shit just gets so much more complicated when you're sharing a space. Like if you're sharing an apartment and your roommate,
like, bro, I literally, like, me and this dude, right? I was like, I'm just gonna say we had like just like a funny little internet altercation, right? I'd react to his video, he would react to mine, and he'd react to my video, and as he was like, talking, there was someone in the back saying, because he was at a dorm at UTA, the college I went to. He was in the dorm, and he was like, "Hey, yo, bro, if you keep on yelling like that, bro, we gonna get evicted, bro. They're gonna make us leave." Cause like, bro, it's like, nigga, there's a whole bunch of niggas living there too. I ain't gonna lie, hell nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the college experience is completely not worth it for me. I just don't get how you would do this ever, like, ever. Like, you're getting scammed out of your life just to, get some coochie, bro. Like, or just make some friends. Like, I don't get that shit, man. I don't. It's not worth the money, bro. It's definitely not worth the money, man. I'm telling you.
leaves food on the floor or some shit, and the floor is just a complete mess, obviously it's going to piss off somebody who likes a clean space. Somebody's up at like 3 in the morning yelling at the top of their lungs while playing, I don't know, some game, just say Marvel Rivals, for example, and you have to work at 6 in the morning. So if you live together, you kind of have to have the same type of lifestyle. And hey, if that's really how you're gonna live, scream at the top of your lungs and play games at 3 in the morning, you know what? Sure. I mean, who is there to stop you? Or well, maybe.
Yeah, because, man, college is just like, whew, man. Like, I just went there in my first semester, then I finished my second one, and I'm just like, holy, take me out. Take me out of this. So that's why I'm grinding. I gotta keep uploading, I gotta keep on grinding.
Maybe a noise complaint. Or if this dude just eats all the food in the fridge and you're left with nothing but a goddamn packet of ramen, obviously that's gonna piss you off. There's no reason for you to get snubbed out of your eats like that. That's crazy. Like if your roommate can clean 5 burgers back to back like DJ Khaled, you might want to hide your food, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. If you end up in a situation like this with your roommate and there's some kind of conflicting issue that's starting to like piss you off a little bit, do not start beef over it. That's like the dumbest thing you can do, because then the problem doesn't get solved. It's just a bunch of screaming matches back and forth. What you should do is settle that John like adults and just talk it out. Otherwise, it's not going to get solved. Phase 5. You begin to provide for yourself. You started that business, or you finished college, whatever the case may be. Or if you're really feeling like it at the moment, you could have a family. And for me, honestly, bro, I'm like 10 years away from that shit, okay? We are not even close.
Facts.
You finally landed that job. You are no longer unemployed. Those days are over. And you absolutely fucking killed this interview in cold blood. It was just over from the beginning. But if you get a job that pays the bills, you like it, okay, man, just lock in. But some people end up hating their job, and they are stuck doing some bullshit that they don't want to do. But yet they're at the point where they're like 100K in debt, so they kind of have to stick it.
They have to stick it. They have to do it. I mean, like, man, you can't hate your job. Man, honestly, bro, you can't hate anything, man. Like, life, honestly, man, it's very silent. Like, things can get dark very quick. Like, very, very quick. Like, you cannot complain about shit, man. Like college, that's why like it's one of those things, bro. If you can avoid it at all costs. If you can avoid college, I'm telling you right now, avoid it. Like, don't go. That's if you can't go. That's if you don't want to go, and you can just not do it and like decide to do other things. I'm gonna just say while you're in your house, work a job. If you're like, man, this YouTuber doesn't know what he's talking about. Fine, I don't. But no matter what, always work a job. You always need to have money. Maybe you grew up where your parents gave you cupcakes for breakfast, they tucked you to sleep, and they read you bedtime stories before you slept. Cool. Okay. Then stack that money that they give you. But learn to work hard. Because life will soon not be in your favor. Very, very serious. And I'm telling you right now that there is only less than 20% of degrees on college that will actually land you a very good job. There is only less than 20% of degrees that will land you a good job. So stick with that shit. You have to. Nobody wants to work forever. No one. Working sucks ass. But it's better than college. Why? Because you're getting money. That was the only goal in college, was to get money. Those people that you see at the parties, they are dumb as shit, man. And they are mad every day. When they're like, have you ever seen a person who chronically just parties or who chronically does fun stuff and you're like, man, life is heaven for you. Man, the moment they stop doing that thing, bro, the amount of ugliness that is within them, it is so crazy. It is so insane. Like they went from this like angel to just now all of a sudden they're just screaming at the top of their lungs. So many, whew.
They don't want to do. But yet they're at the point where they're like 100K in debt, so they kind of have to stick it out. They don't have a choice. If you got a degree in marketing, for an example, and now you don't even want to do marketing, you're like, you know what? This stupid ass marketing shit, I'm done. And then you decide you want to be a teacher. Then you have to go back to school for that. That's why it's really important to know what you're going to college for. And if you'd totally be okay with doing this for life, no pressure. It's just the rest of your life on the line. But I've heard stories from my professors tell me that they've gone through multiple arcs where they had some fucking job that they hated, and then they fell in love with teaching, and they were on multiple arcs in their life. And my professor told the class that this arc lasted him like 10 years. And that was the day I realized how important it was to enjoy what I do. And one day I will provide for family. I want to keep the Duckalo bloodline going. Children are expensive, man. In order for the Duckalo bloodline to continue, okay, I'm gonna have to put some serious cheese down. That's a whole other mouth to feed right there. I better like what I'm doing. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to pump out 50 school videos at that point. But yeah, getting married, having a family, shit, that's like ways away from me, dude. But yeah, man, moral of the video, just do you, man. Life is what you make it. And everybody's got their own path in life. And some people move at different paces. But some people discover new hobbies when they're an adult. And some of these hobbies are weird as hell. So I'll watch the video about hobbies on the end.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, those hobbies, like, I already know, cave diving, bullshit, all that shit, bullshit, man. But yeah, life will bite you in the ass real quick. Nothing is free. Just because you went to college does not mean that all of a sudden your life is perfect. You have things set out. Nigga, no you don't. You are just as clueless as everyone else. There is levels to this shit, but man, as life goes on, you realize sometimes there really is no levels. It is just straight grind. Like it is, I don't know how to explain that one, but sometimes, man, there is no levels to this shit. It is just who is grinding harder. And that, when you realize that, man, life will begin to change for you in a good way.